I'm the one that found a way. I'm that face for all the guys got lit. Sit. That's it.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't misfit. Mr. Rich, my Gucci pampers for my rush. I get so much, I lose my mind, but on a new one. This is kinda true, huh? Turn everything away. You watch the color just spout to me. A perk was in the face. New rat, they toast to me. Hilarious in the way. My close to me. While classic taking my coat from me. I blast it open. On the door for me. Love overseas, I be ODP. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me hope. Then I be see. Mommy, all she say is me, no hobby see. Hardly can speak no English, but counting up, that's why we eat. Baby, that's why I love. Baby, that's why I I'm dirty. Never leave the spot on God, I'm like Irving. You thirsty, I keep trying. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, I hope got me a whole tribe. Mama didn't find something that I can down, babe. Do what I say, like my name was Simon, y'all. Sign me out. Say Lou look like we in the trees. Star fire rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it hot sicker. Outshine all these, no obstacle. Countryer than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep up. Sicker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
It's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I start the flow of emotion, cause I don't know why.
Just about set to go now. Getting the nod on the mound, Frankie Montas. What's the scouting report on him?
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Brandon Marsh, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. And that is downstairs. And the count even 1-1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2. Almost got him. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 99.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Judge.
Here is Aaron Judge. This one in the air, center field. Siri in position. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. So Harper
Batting
stands
first,
in.
the first baseman, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Fought off foul. One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Misses off the inside, and that's ball 1. Right side. He's got it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. Max Kepler at the
Batting
plate.
fourth, the left fielder, Max Kepler.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Run scores easily. And the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0.
I'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
So 2 down, and here comes Alec Bohm. High fly ball, shallow right field. And that is that. And we're back. And on the hill, Ranger Suarez.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the batter now, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Lindor was born in Puerto Rico, but actually played his high school ball in Florida. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now it's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Real Muto up with it. Fires to first. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Luis Angel Acuna at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Stop. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. And now it is JT Real Muto. That one fouled off. Real Muto will handle the catching duties in this one, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2010. Hit in the air, center field. Siri makes the catch, and there's one gone. This is Bryson Stott.
The second baseman, Bryson Stott.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. The throw into second, and he's got a double. Here's the Phillies DH. Swing and a foul out of play. Next pitch is downstairs. 1 out and a runner at second. Late on that fastball.
Well, just threw that fastball by and elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Squeezes it. 2 away down. Dansby Swanson stands in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And that is out of play. Stop. Stands at second with 2 gone. Not close with that one. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Two balls, two strikes.
That's to third. Throws across the diamond, and Swanson is set down. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Pete Alonso. Suarez back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And that's way high. And it's 2-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And it's filled up. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Brandon Nimmo. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, two strikes.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And now the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Pitch misses outside. Ball 1. To the right side, Acuna throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1. There's a strike.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 down. Base is empty. Bryce Harper at the plate now. Singing he was on the cover of Sports Illustrated at 16 years old. And, of course, MLB The Show in 2019. And a foul ball. Out towards left center. Nimmo ranging after it. And that'll do it. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And now Luis Torrens. First pitch misses.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
2-2 to count.
Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
The right fielder,
Starling Marte up to hit.
Marte.
And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2 is the count.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Batting ninth. The
And now
center
it's
fielder,
Jose Siri.
Siri.
And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Just
that
missed.
pitch is out.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out without a swing. Back here at Citi Field. Start of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Nimmo makes the grab, 1 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. And a couple of quick outs.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Real Muto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Check swing, called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Outside low, and a count 2-1. Just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Two outs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Just missed. The 1-1. Line drive. Fair ball. Coming home. The relay to the plate. He will score. It's 2-0.
Everything came together for him. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to
toss to Alonso. That ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And down the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
Late on that fastball.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored.
Quick reactions behind the plate, and he tags him out. Here's Juan Soto.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And he's out on the tag.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Acuna at the plate now as he chases after that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Mets trailing by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And down on strikes. Back here in Queens, we go to the top of the fifth. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Dansby Swanson. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Good eye right there. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Nimmo has a beat on it. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Brandon Marsh. 1 for 2. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that ball is out of here. And they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Aaron Judge comes to the plate now. We think of home runs when we see Judge, which makes sense because, well, he hits a lot of them.
Yeah, you're right about that, Boog. In fact, Judge hit 300 home runs before he reached 1,000 hits. The only other player in MLB history to do that was Mark McGwire.
I think of home runs with that guy, too.
Yeah, same.
Here comes Bryce Harper. Harper goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2010. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He's there. He's got it. Bottom of the inning, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Suarez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And down on strikes he goes, and he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Harper steps on first for the out.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Vientos stands in now and watches strike 1. And a foul ball.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Pitch misses there. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Two outs. Got it. And a nice inning of work. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now batting Max Kepler. Just a weak fly ball this time. Man at first. And now Alec Bohm. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. No swing. Check swing, and he went. And that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Siri in position. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here comes Real Muto. And the first offering is not close. A little bit low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Now
taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brooks Raley.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Swung on, belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
Center field. Siri in position. Nabs it. Both runners tagging. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. Bottom of the sixth, and here's the catcher, Luis Torrens.
For the Mets, the catcher, Luis.
Late on that fastball.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Starling Marte, caught looking his first time up. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Rips that one center field. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Marte is waved home. The relay, not in time. He makes it safely for an inside-the-park home run. Siri now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two. One out, bases empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Judge is there. Puts it away for the out. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. Here's Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Back to the mound. It hit him. The throw is still in time. He keeps his top of inning number 7. And digging in for Philadelphia, Dansby Swanson. The shortstop takes the ball.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And there's the ball.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
On the ground to third. Over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Brandon Marsh. That's to third. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Aaron Judge. First pitch, not close. On the ground. Vientos whips it to first. And the Phillies are set down in. Set for the last half of the 7th. Juan Soto down.
Designated hitter, Juan Soto.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
That one in the dirt, and the count 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. Swanson fires over to first. They get the out on Soto. Luis Angel Acuna will hit next. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
One out, bases empty. Fights it off, he'll see another. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
The first baseman.
And here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He swings and fouls one off. Late with the swing there.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
Strike three, struck him out for the third. We go to the eighth, and now for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Raley back to work. That misses the zone. Ball one. Raley in his 6th season. He throws a slurve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. And yes, he offered at it. And here it comes.
Inside ball.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And the batter now, Max Kepler.
Ball one.
Just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ryan Stanek.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Real Muto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. On the ground to short, could be 2. Lindor over to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Bottom of the 8th, and stepping in for New York, Brandon
The
Nimmo.
left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Little chopper rolls foul. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Good eye in that spot.
Outside.
Missed with a changeup, and the count's even at 2. Fans adds another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting the third baseman.
So up next for New York, Mark Vientos. A dive, he's got it. But safe at first despite a terrific stab there.
Now batting.
Man at first with 1 gone. Luis Torrens getting ready to hit. Hit on the ground, might be 2. And it's through for a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Waste no time. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Number 41, Joe Ross.
Mets going with a pinch hitter, Jeff McNeil. A critical at bat in this game for him. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Base hit. Tough spot for the pinch hitter, and he delivers. Just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. Just a solid swing right there. And all 3 runners on the move here. Squeeze bunt right in front of the plate. Barehand grab, and it beats him. What a play. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor. And fouled off. So the tying run at second, and that's outside. Gets a piece and stays alive. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Three and 2, payoff pitch, stays alive. Takes it over the fence for an automatic double. 2-run score. We are tied. Now a chance for Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run and score in position.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field. Now it's the second baseman, Bryson Stott. Out to center. Siri in position. Hauls it in for the out. And now the DH. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And delivers outside. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That's inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach.
Alonso, they apply the tag, and the runner moves up to second. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. He's already homered here in this one. The left-hander on now, A.J. Minter.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
First pitch just misses.
You want a guy that battles at the plate in the biggest moments of the game, and that's what they have right now up there. If anyone can shake it up, it's this guy right here.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso, and Castellanos is out. And we're back. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Now 1-1. All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Brandon Nimmo, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back.
Swings and misses. It's a back here in Queens. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And ball 1 to Judge. Ground ball left side and foul ball. Up and in, and it's 2-1. Fought off foul. Judge waits. Base hit right field. Runner holds on at third base.
It's been a rough one for him so far at the plate, but that'll help. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to.
And that one is lifted in the air. McNeil under it. Makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Kepler in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Line drive, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
The third baseman, Alex. Bohm.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Now pitching for
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Oscar Brazoban.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players.
Swing and a base hit. Here comes the judge around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. JT Realmuto steps in. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's 9-4. Stop. Gets out of the way. That's ball one. And another ball. That smash towards center. Siri pulls that one down, and there's 2 down. And next is the designated hitter. Swing and a miss.
0-1. Ball.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Torrens gathers, throws to first. That completes the strike. On to the bottom of the 10th. And stepping in for New York, Mark Vientos.
Now pitching for Philadelphia, number 99.
Back to right.
Taiwan.
Judge really on his horse for this one. He makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Relay to third. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. And now the catcher comes up to him. Luis Torrens. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
1 ball,
now
2 strikes
1-2.
to count.
1 away with a runner at third. Here in extra
Ball 2.
innings. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last
The
out.
right fielder, number 1.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. And that one fouled off. Walker is just 1 strike away. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boo. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
9-4, our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the... Allergy.